if the dominant culture had it their way, we wouldn't be seen at all. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chez and this is Chez M0i. Hope you're all doing well. So today I wanted to talk to you about where I went yesterday. My friend Gina sent me a link to an exhibition at the National Gallery in Trafalgar Square in London. Unfortunately I didn't get time to watch what she sent me, but we went to the National Gallery yesterday to see an exhibition by the African-American artist Kehinde Wiley. Not having watched the video, I didn't have prior knowledge of what the exhibition was about, so I didn't know what to expect, but I was pleasantly surprised. To give you more detail about the exhibition, what I recommend you do is click the YouTube link to a lecture given by the head of the curatorial team at the National Gallery introducing the exhibition. Any of you that have been to the National Gallery will know that the majority of portraits are classical paintings from centuries ago, and in my eyes they more or less look the same. I don't think I'd ever been to the National Gallery before, and any galleries that I had been to in the past was on school trips many years ago. So yeah, as I said, I didn't know what to expect, but the stark contrast between Kehinde's art and the regular art that you see in that establishment was very noticeable, to say the least. I'm going to put a clip in of what we observed, then I'll come back with my thoughts afterwards.
What I must do is all that concerns me. Not what people think. This rule,
equally arduous in actual and in intellectual life, may serve for the whole distinction between greatness and meanness. It is the harder, because you will always find those who think they know what is your duty better than you know it. It is easy in the world to live after the world's opinion. It is easy in solitude to live after our own.
Let's go. Cheers, people. Cheers. So what do you think of today so far, the exhibition and stuff?
It was good, the exhibition was good. I liked being included, and that was the first time, and I think that being in the National Gallery with all these depictions that don't look like us, it was refreshing. Yeah, so I enjoyed that.
What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I loved it. I think that she's a very, very good artist.
Kehinde, Wiley. Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the film very much. I thought the film was interesting. It looked like a scenario, and this is what I took from it. That we're just out, we're in this, as black people, in this environment that is alien.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I thought it was a close-up depiction of us.
Yeah.
You know, literally as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we're in this land and we're kind of like, we've lost in terms of, you know, it has nothing to do with our cultural being, our DNA, you know, it's cold, it was cold.
Yeah. Literally and figuratively.
We are warm,
Yeah.
hot people,
Yeah.
and you could see the awkwardness
Yeah.
on
the
people,
audience.
because remember he
Faces,
took those people from London
Yeah.
out and took them to that environment. So they were, when you saw the guy like this in the snow, grinning his teeth, it's freezing. You knew he was feeling it. He was thinking, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
Yeah. Wow.
It was good. It was interesting, and I just felt that, you know, just to see black people playing and enjoying themselves rather than being feared, and just to have a different view of old, young, man, woman. Good, very good, very good.
Thanks, guys. Very good synopsis. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that clip. And at the end, you could see that Gina and Steve gave their thoughts on the exhibition, their observations, and I'm gonna concur with what they said and just add that I had never really, you know, the galleries in London, they are establishments that I would never normally frequent, because without going there, I know what I'm gonna see. For me, it's unrelatable. I'm not gonna see people that look like me in those paintings. You know, having said that, when we came out of Kehinde Wiley's section and went on to look at other paintings, I think there were 2 or 3 paintings that I saw where there was that, I'm gonna say, the token black character in there. One thing that annoyed me, there was a painting called Bacchus and Ariadne, where all the characters are pale skin apart from one who had darker skin, and he represented the devil, and that immediately caught my eye, because this is the type of negative narrative that people are being spun on a daily basis. If you've got dozens and dozens of visitors going to somewhere like the National Gallery and seeing that, it kind of annoyed me. Before yesterday, I wasn't even aware of this particular painting. I'm not an art buff. I like art, but I'm not an art buff. I don't know too many painters. I have my favorite artists, but yeah, that just annoyed me somewhat. And it just said to me that even though they had an art exhibition representing the art from the mind of a black artist, you're not going to change the perceptions of the dominant culture when it comes to art, in my head. So for Kehinde Wiley to have his work exhibited in a prestigious establishment such as the National Gallery, I thought was an achievement in itself. But then I thought, in the 21st century, why should that be an achievement? Why shouldn't that not be the norm? Why should someone like him not have his work exhibited permanently like all the other artists who have passed on centuries before, but their work still remains being viewed. I don't know, that's just my observation, and I've spoken about these things in a previous video. You know, we're led to believe that things have changed when it comes to us as a minority. We're led to believe that things have changed. I'm not deceived. Things could be a lot better. And in all areas of life, in all aspects of life, we have some talented black artists in this world. But let's be honest, a lot of black people don't go to see art unless they're that way inclined. So when you're talking about art galleries in Britain, particularly London, the image that comes in my mind, pardon the pun, is what I saw outside of that exhibition when we saw the regular paintings there. So yeah, yesterday was interesting for me. It kind of reminded me that we're not seen everywhere. Not that I didn't know that, but to see what Kehinde Wiley was doing with his paintings and with this film, which was about half an hour, it made me think again about where we're not seen, where we're not accepted. So if you're a black artist and you want your work recognised, maybe something to think about. I don't know how Kehinde got his work curated and exhibited in the National Gallery. I haven't watched all the video that I'm linking below. But yeah, it was interesting. And as you can see, Steve and Gina gave their views at the end of the clip. These are my views. And yeah, as I wrap up this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. LSM for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and you'll catch me in the next video.